Good morning, everybody.
Good
Welcome to the
morning.
welcome to the live show. It happens every Friday where I host it all alone and then have an occasional guest. Mad Hatter reviews.
Yes, yeah. Thanks, John. Thanks for having me on the show.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Um,
I
I
love being a guest
actually,
on your show.
you know, what's weird is that for the people watching on your channel, it's reversed. So now you do that intro.
Hello, welcome to the Mad Hatter show. It's time to meet the Hatter. It's time to watch the show. It's time to meet Mad Hatter and watch the fucking show. Dun dun dun. We've got a special guest here. His name is Jonathan. He's got a pink background and he's got a blue shirt. Dun dun. That's I do that every episode, John. I do a
Yeah.
specific song about my guest.
Yes, and that is an exclusive song that people can only hear if they watch it on your channel. So all the
Right.
people that are on my channel watching this, they didn't get to see that. So that's
That's
pretty cool. I like how the internet works. It's called exclusives, folks. Okay,
right. John,
and
do you have a Lord shirt for the like Lord the singer?
yes, I had it made before we saw her in concert.
Are you a big fan of Lord?
Yeah, we saw her in like 2017. This was an awesome show. There
Was
was
it?
I don't remember the first band, but it was like a folksy kind of thing. It was just this girl came out, played on an acoustic guitar, and then there was like a bass player and a drummer. And then the opening act before Lord was Run the Jewels.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you
That
had
is a
this like
weird mix.
what a wild mix, but it was awesome, and I was into all of it. So yeah, first time I experienced Run the Jewels was at a Lord concert.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think I know any Lord songs except the one song.
Well, time to get with the times, my man.
No, I don't want to though.
Okay. Well, stay whatever. Dumb, I guess is what
I
I meant.
like modern music like Phil Collins.
Yeah, that's cool. I
Um,
like the thing you said. So good morning, everybody.
Happy New Year, everyone. Good
Happy
morning.
New Year as well, or evening. It could be an evening time for some folks because we do get some international people in the chat. We get international people on our videos in the comments, and isn't that always a fun time? Getting a comment from somebody that is from like a totally different country, and you're like,
Yeah.
"Wow,
They're like, I'm from Antarctica. And you're like, whoa, what's going on in Antarctica? And they're like, I'm being chased by a polar bear, but I'm watching your show. You know what I mean? That's pretty
well, that's
cool.
pretty cool." Maybe they can bond over the show with the polar bear, and they'll be like, "Oh, this is interesting. Do you have any Coca-Cola?"
John,
Um,
do people live in Antarctica, right? Like
well, for the sake of testing and
it's
science,
just
yeah.
it's just testing. There's no like
There's
there's
not
no
like a
like
country of a civilization, a culture, a group of people that are like out there spear hunting still.
there's no big city in Antarctica.
Depends on who you ask. I guess you can like if you talk to flat earthers, they might be like, "This is why you can't get down there. You can't go beyond it. It's a wall." They think that
It's
there's
like
that you're
Game
not
of
that
Thrones. It's
they
like
think that the general population isn't allowed in Antarctica because there's an ice wall at the edge of it, and that's where the dome, the firmament is.
oh,
So like you
that's
can't go beyond that.
so it's like Pirates of the Caribbean. There's like an edge of the world kind of thing.
There would be an edge of the world that you could fall off, except for there's a big dome over it.
Oh, it was a dome. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So you ever seen like a little like like a museum or something like that, and there's like some kind of like visualization thing set up, but then there's like a big plastic dome, so you don't like fuck with the displays, but you can kind of like see everything inside. That's what they think we live in. Um,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the firmament. I guarantee, based on the odds of those people existing, that there's probably somebody in the chat that's like genuinely thinks it's a flat Earth.
Wow, we can't prove that it's not.
That's right.
John, do you think there's a McDonald's in Antarctica? Gotta be
Um,
one, right?
well, maybe a Wendy's because they have the Frosties.
Oh, John, you're so clever. So clever in 2026. I don't like that you're
McDonald.
trying to.
It's the 2026 collab, McDonald's and Antarctica.
Oh my
That's we
God.
have you've ordered a McFlurry, and that's why there's a plastic dome on there. It's for the firmament.
Oh, I like it.
And the by the way, the moon, that is just a visual projection onto the firmament. So the moon's not real.
Oh God, nothing
So
is real that I grew up with.
yeah, it's like Truman Show. You have like this dome of like projected images and stuff. Pretty crazy, man.
John, I don't
Pretty
like that
crazy.
you're shattering my worldview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Do you
is
remember in The Simpsons, the Krusty the Clown, the Krusty Burger that was on an oil rig and they got like no customers?
no.
Like, you remember that? Yeah. It was that
Speaking
was
of the
yeah.
Simpsons, continue. Continue
No,
speaking
that's
of the
all.
Simpsons. Oh, okay.
That was my reference.
Toy Shiz posted we're getting the king size Homer from Jax.
Toy Shiz did post that. They are gonna make I wonder if that do you know that like the Super 7 king size Homer, aka Moo Moo Homer,
Right.
sells for like $300?
Ew.
Yeah, it's like crazy. It's a good figure, but I wonder if that plummets the value of that because now,
Yeah, $300 or 12.
yeah, exactly.
Plus you can like have all the versions with that $12 one.
What do you mean have all the versions?
You can have whatever Simpsons figure you want. Buy the $12 one, and then if you want to add to that collection, okay.
Oh
You get
yeah,
the
dude.
you get the Super 7 one, and you're like, I want to add to the.
It's over.
Imagine being someone very late to the Simpsons line, seeing something, buying it, and then being like, oh god. And then you start to like buy more and more, and then you do a little research, and you're like, Super 7 Simpsons Family, and then you see the oh my god, the
The
magazine,
Dex,
the magazine,
the magazine,
the toy magazine, toy
toy
collector
collector.
magazine, and then you're like, oh wow. You see the renders on there, and then you maybe track down the magazine, or you like find out more, and then you read that they were planning to make it and lost the license.
Yeah. It was a smart idea to start out with pretty much no primary family members.
Yeah, I'll never forget Brian Flynn was like shortly after whenever all that happened, they lost the license to everything. He was on some podcast, I don't know, one where they talked for 3 hours without any real information. And he said that,
This one.
yeah, you talk to any, he's talking about Thundercats, and it's like, why is there's a lino in almost every line or wave? And it's like you got to have your main character. You can sell 10 Lionels to every one of every other figure. So you got to have that one out there. That's how you keep making your money. And everybody will say that. Friends I have at Hasbro and all these places, they'll tell you you got to like wave 1, you put out your main characters. Wave 2, you start to get a little deeper. By wave 5, you might not be able to even continue the line because less people are buying them. And that's when you do like very obscure figures. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he was like going hard into that idea. Like, you have to do that. And I'm like, the whole time thinking The Simpsons.
Yeah,
So
what happened there?
he's just an idiot.
Yeah, what happened with your it's whatever, dude. Should
Yeah.
we shit on Brian
Fuck
Flynn?
Brian Flynn.
Yeah, exactly.
Brandon Gash, look at that. The
Oh, what's up,
man,
buddy?
the myth, the legend.
The legend, the BG, Brandon
Yeah.
Gash.
If you guys aren't familiar, Brandon Gash is let's just face it, he's the new king of Mondo. Sorry, Alex.
Whoa.
Sorry. He took his
Brandon
place.
Gash versus Alex Brewer in a ring?
Well, if Alex doesn't show up in our chat, then yes, Brandon is the winner. So Brandon, incredible sculptor, talented graphic designer, which I learned about, and I'm not surprised about. But the show that Brandon does with Quip and Sebastian,
Oh yeah.
blurred something. Blurred cast, is it? Damn
I
it.
think so.
You paid money and I'm giving you an ad, but please remind us the name of it. You can watch it currently on Geek Dad Life 2, that podcast.
That's right.
But incredible sculptor Armando doing some phenomenal work. And with Super 7 and Mini, I found out that Brandon did the Notorious B.I.G. from Super 7.
Yeah, that's right. He
Which
also did
is a solid
the
looking
worked
figure.
on the Cat Slayer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
The big old Cat Slayer that I got in my living room.
Wow.
Sebastian Gomez, also a great sculptor, by the way.
Yes. This is
So
true. So we got to
check
get
him
Quick to
out.
start sculpting so there can be the Sculpty Boys podcast. Good morning, gents, and more importantly, Happy New Year. Kicking off 2026, listening to you guys is a real treat while I sculpt this morning. Ooh, what's he working on? Blurred alert. There we go.
Yes, watch the Blurred Alert. Support some people that know shit, not us. What do we know?
Yeah, what do we know?
The fuck do you and I know?
Nothing. That's why there's really nothing for today's thing.
Yeah.
It's
I thought there
so
was a McDonald's in Antarctica. So
yeah.
what are you going to listen to me? Okay. Who's who's working that McFlurry machine? Nobody.
Nobody. There, the nature.
Dude, don't you hate when you're like in a drive-through, like, and it's like, I'll take the Happy Meal, the Grinch with the Grinch socks. They're like, yeah, we don't have any of those. But now I'm like stuck in the drive-through, so like I'm like I gotta order something. You know what I mean? Like
Right, there's no
I
escape
just can't
lane.
leave.
Most locations, yeah, there's no escape lane.
Yeah, there's no escape. Like I just gotta fucking sit. I mean, I guess I could be like, no thanks, I don't want anything, but I'm just gonna sit like a dummy in the drive-through.
Well, let's face it, you were sitting like a dummy before and after, so it's fine.
Okay. Well,
It's like this guy wants the Grinch toys. Figure Fight Club, good morning, good to see you. We got
Mother Slug said I didn't make a. Let's relax. It's the 2nd. It's January 2nd. Let me assess Mother Slug. Okay. And then I have some idea. I'm not gonna make a top 10. Come on. Relax.
Yeah. It'll be the hardest thing ever is going through and like thinking of all the videos you did, like looking through your stuff.
Right.
Because it takes so much time. And then you're like,
I have
wait.
been.
And then you have to consider like, well, did that come out then? Or like, especially the January videos, you're like, do I count that? Is it because I reviewed it, even though it came out the year? There's all that. Then there is the consolidation. Like you can't just look at all the videos you did. So I took screenshot. I went into YouTube Studio and then did shots of like the however many you see per page, all the way back through January. Put it into the same thing I use to make thumbnails, and I'm like looking through all of them, and I'm like going through section by section and going, okay, that one, and pulling it over and having 20. It's like 21, 22 items or something, and then I was like, fuck, I got to narrow this down. Not easy.
No, it's not easy. And then you have special figures. John got a. I was teasing John yesterday because John, can I spoil one of your top 10 figures?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I don't know if you're talking about the screenshot of the text. You can just say that.
No. I didn't. No, spoil one of your picks, which
okay.
was 3-2-1 Catwoman.
Uh-huh.
And I told John, I wasn't teasing. I was just saying. I said like, because In Art Catwoman was on his list of like best figures of this year.
That's right.
But John got a preview figure of In Art Catwoman.
Yeah.
So I was like, I didn't say to you, you can't put it on for this year. I was like, I forgot what I said. But then, John, you got a message saying, hey, you can't put In Art Catwoman on your list.
Yeah. Yeah. The comment on the video was something along the lines of, I'm surprised that you put In Art Catwoman on there since it hasn't been released yet. Other reviewers that got samples didn't put it on the list because of that exact reason. And it was like, so my reply was like, well, it's a figure that I have though. So why wouldn't I include it? And then Like that list has stuff that came out years ago. So what the hell does it matter? What a stupid like going. I'm just gonna wait and do it next year. Oh yeah, I remember a year ago, way before you guys got it. I haven't really even looked at it since then.
But John, what if I saw a rough cut
Yeah.
of Avengers this year or last year?
Okay.
Can I say that's the greatest movie of 2025 if the movie does not release until 2026? Let's say I'm like a movie reviewer.
I think the difference is, do you present the video by saying these are the top 5 movies that released in 2025, and then you make your video about it, versus these are my top 5 favorite movies that I got this year
Oh, I see. Okay.
or got to watch this year, and that's the difference.
So it's less
Because
about
because by that logic, almost everything on my list is a fucking like ineligible. That thing
right.
came out 3 years ago. That's a re-release. That thing you just reviewed late. It's like
That's true.
so.
That's true. Well, I'm not when I'm going through my top 10, I'm not going to vet did this come out in 2025 or
Right.
maybe at the end of
Yeah.
2024. I'm just
So
going
to save you the embarrassment that I had to go through, as we just acknowledged, you should preface the video by saying these are the figures that I talked about and got in my hand, my little hands, my greasy hands.
Can I say like a caveman like you just did?
That was yeah, because that's me doing an impression of you.
Oh, okay.
Brandon Gash said I also sculpted a ton of unreleased Simpsons Ultimate figures for Super 7. Was so sad to know nothing was going to be done with all the work I did. Well, you got
I don't
paid.
know if I knew that.
Also, I assume that because you probably were contracted with Super 7. I don't know. But whatever the agreement was, you probably can never publish those things, even as like, here's work that I did. They're probably all like they own it or NDAs or something like that. But if you're allowed to publish at least to show your work like an art portfolio, I would love to see that.
I
Or
would
just send it to
also
me in a
love to
DM
see.
with my name plastered all over the image so that if I leak it like a movie script, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, that's how I send John all my stuff.
Yeah,
I
usually just dick
watermark.
pics with a watermark of my name.
Dick pic. I watermark my dick pics. Don't try to share it, John.
Yeah, I've seen it show up on other apps before, and I'm like, that's mine. You can tell by the way the hair grows around it.
Yeah,
Anyways.
it's very, very specific. It's always in landscape as well. Come on, let's go over. Say hi to some peoples right here, if you don't mind, okay? Because 2026, it's all about the people, John.
It is.
Okay. Like Mikkel Stapler, who made some pretty funny shorts in the last week. Go sub to Mikkel Stapler because
if you like the little bits that happen on this show, but you want to see them amplified to like really linger on moments and kind of like add more. It's like good editing choices that add an extra punch to this stuff. It's funny.
Yeah, go follow him. Paul Morales is here. You got my guy Bradley. You got my guy Toka, that Razor. You got it's David Stoker. It's a David Stoker show. You got Pickle D. Hello, happy New Year to you all. Let's hope for a healthy, peaceful, and prosperous 2026 with kick-ass toys. Yeah, that's right. John, why would you want an unhealthy 2026? You want me coughing and sick on 2026? You gotta listen to Pickle D here.
I mean, knowing the state of our healthcare and
no, our healthcare is fantastic. We have the best. Dust Tapes is right here. We got the Shark right here. We got Super 7 Joey. Don't talk shit about Super 7 next to Joey because he won't stand for that. He loves Brian Flynn. He has a poster of Brian Flynn. Can I get a poster of Brian Flynn for my wall, do you think?
And just I bet he's got them available.
What happened?
I'm sure he's got them available.
I'm sure he's a guy. He has enough of an ego that he probably has posters of himself. Casper What's up, buddy? Is right here. You got Jordan from Canada. John,
Hello.
you got Sauzen, you got Reed. Reed is here. Reed Duchess. You got Rabbit McGavin. You got Frankie Riviera. You got Makina da Silva right there. You got Brian Brink, the great Brian Brink. You got Sauzen right here with a member for 1 month messaging. Any update on release for Medi Toys, Donnie and Mikey? I've asked a few times, as I think maybe John has.
Nope.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I've just also heard I don't knows. I know that's not the best answer. That's the answer I got, but I'm sure they know that people want these things. So stay tuned. Scott Baker, you got Bat Freak. See, to me, you're just a freak. Billions of smiles served. You got Mother Slug. You got Pickle D with the member chat right here saying, become a member to enjoy the on the shelf reviews. Of course, yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not allowed to enjoy. That we can find you if you try to enjoy.
And they
those
definitely
reviews.
exist, right?
Yes, they exist, John. Especially in 2026, when I might do an on the shelf review today, because I have to travel into the city. By the way, if you're in LA, I'm traveling to LA today. Okay, I'm going to be in LA today, fighting off crazy people. And yes, I might do an on the shelf review on the way as I travel. And then yeah, so much more 1/6 shooters here. You got our guy J3FF. Okay. Armando liaison. And you got Tokada Razor, who is super kind. Oh my God, he gifted 20 memberships for Tokada Razor. People always think that I'm Tokada Razor and I just gift myself memberships to look like I'm cool. I can't say that. I mean, I guess take my word for it that me and Tokada Razor are not the same person. But thank you, buddy.
Well, now that you say that,
For the and I won't suck up everybody's time with John. Should I name all the ones here?
just
There's a
read the
lot.
names. You don't need to give like fun backstories.
Oh no, fun backstories. Okay, all right. We got Elio. Okay, so his story is he was born. No,
Oh,
you got Grizzle Horn. You got I Vasquez. You got J Kid. You got CM the CM Flynn, Brian Flynn. You got OH Snappage. You got the NECA King. Haha, you remember now. You got you got Louis Balestros. You got Honey Badger. Honey Badger, very, very tough animal, John. I don't know if you know. One of the toughest in terms of like.
the
Also,
only thing that I remember from science about badgers is they don't give a shit.
no, a badger will fuck you up. They're suicidal. They're crazy, dude.
Yeah. Well, that was really just a YouTube 2005 YouTube reference or something.
So. Oh, okay. Jan Paul, you got the Bronzeridge, you got Joe Ara, you got our friend Brick Something is a member now. You got Subtle B, Mike, what is it? Mike of all trades. You got Mark Knight. Oh my God, there's so many. You got Father, Sun Galaxy. You got Bug. You got Chunk. You the thing. You got Art by Brave, and that's it.
This is so exciting hearing you use words.
Yeah, I love words, guys. I use them every day. But yes, thank you for the very generous memberships, and we're gonna fuck up 2026, bros. I enjoyed John riffing on Hatter for never. Guys, I've been busy with Flipboard stuff. You don't understand. I am John. People need a window on our lives. You do reviews, and you do your channel, and you do great stuff.
Oh, thanks, man.
Okay. I do the channel, and plus I'm working on Flipboard all the time and other shit. Plus I have a day job. Plus I have a toddler. But that's not an excuse, because 2026, I'm coming out hot. Maybe not hot, but like at some point with some sweet on the shelf reviews. And I don't care.
Oh, man.
Look, John, I don't care if I'm doing these reviews and people are looking, because that's what happens. I'll do these reviews and some looky-loo, some old lady in Target, she's like, oh, what's going on? What's that man doing? And I'm like, and I'm holding the thing and I'm
Yeah.
going, all right,
Mhm.
so here's the copper kid. He's on the shelf, this and that. And I'll start cursing. This is a fucking shitty figure. No, I'm not saying this is shitty. And she'll come in and she'll, oh dear, why is that man? Let me get the Target employee. But I don't care, John,
Well,
because
she's gonna die in Target trying to find an employee, so it's fine.
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I think you're in the clear. Her best option of finding somebody is the person in the electronics that's like holding a clipboard trying to get you to sign up with some bullshit.
Electronics always gets fucked because like they have to be in that one spot.
Right. But
So
you never want to go to electronics because of those people.
yeah,
Dude,
it's true.
it happens at our BJ's, it happens at Walmart's. So we like literally go out of our way around other aisles just to avoid those fuckers, man. Because anytime we've passed people like that, and I will be nice and they say hi, and I'm just like hello, and may not even look at them, but I'll just say hello. If I do look at them, I'm immediately back to where I'm going. Sometimes we're mid conversation, and these people are like,
Let me ask you about who do you have for a cell phone company?
and
Oh,
you're
you're
like,
talking
I
about
was
like
just being
cell
nice.
phones?
Oh, I'm good.
Oh, do you already have Verizon?
It's like, oh, God.
do
Yeah, it's like DirecTV, cell phones, credit card for the
they do that at your Target? Like they try to like stop you to ask you stuff?
yeah. I don't
They don't
know.
do that
I
at
don't
my Target.
remember what they do, if it's Target cards or DirecTV or something like that. But yeah, all basically everywhere you want to go now, there's somebody like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
hate it.
Yeah, they don't at least I know they do that at my Costco. Is like there will be some person there trying to sell you some shit.
Yeah, DirecTV
Okay.
probably.
Um, but people don't sell me stuff because they don't think I have money. You know what I mean? Like they
Well, you just be
so
like, you're not gonna ask me? They're like,
oh,
well,
I've had that before. I've had that Larry David moment before where
yeah.
somebody didn't ask me for a thing, and I'm like, this fucking guy doesn't think that and so I'll pass by them like arbitrary like try to pass by them again many times, and they're like, yeah, no, we're good. You know what I mean? And I'm like, why won't you ask me?
It
And then
must
I
be
end up with
something that
three
you
cell
just
phones.
yeah, that you just don't look approachable. Maybe that's
John,
it.
you look very approachable. You look like a guy that if you were walking, this is how you like walk in
That is how I
the
walk. Yes, we
yeah.
hung out.
If you never walk with John, I've walked with him at Comic Con for many hours. He walks like this.
Yeah,
He has a slight lean back when he
yes,
walks,
it's
and he
good for your
walks like this, and
spine.
he looks to the skies. He
Yeah, yeah,
looks up a lot.
yeah. I wish you could hear the music that plays. For me, it plays, but nobody else has ever acknowledged that they can hear it. It's
Yeah,
weird.
it's a little weird, John.
Oh, Mezco figures. But nobody can hear it. It's
uh,
weird.
I gotta acknowledge this because
Acknowledge it, bro.
Mother Slug wrote, "You ever think about drawing,
Yeah, that's different.
and writing your own comic book on Flipboard with two P's, giving you a background in comics near?" Well,
Ooh,
if
funny you say that.
funny you say that because if you purchase any Flipboard, you get a Flipboard mini comic written by me,
That's
and
right.
it's a 10-pager. And
And
I have written a Flipboard graphic novel
yes.
that John has been so kind to read with me, help me on, and it is about 150 pages, no joke. And my
No, there's a lot of
goal,
jokes in there.
there's a lot of jokes. Sorry,
It's like
yes,
150 pages of jokes.
150 pages of jokes.
Yeah.
Um, and my goal is to. I can't draw the whole. I can't draw a whole comic like that. I've been out of
Yeah,
it.
you ever see the way he holds a pencil?
Yeah, yeah, like this. Yeah, this is
It's
how I
like
hold.
he's like he's like a gorilla that just learned how to paint.
I mean, I'd say it's just a different way of holding a
It's a
pencil. But
Bob Dole kind of moment. He's really just holding it to keep his hand So you don't know his hands.
I just need something to prop my hand up. How dare you, John? But yes, I am going to. I have a story. It's like a Master of the Universe meets like the Tick, kind of like, or South Park sort of like approach. It's pretty funny, and I will try. I'm going to, with the help of a generous friend, we're gonna hire an artist who hasn't started yet to make the book, and then hopefully not kickstart, because the Kickstarter is more like, I need money to make this book. We're going to make the book, but then we'll just do we'll just sell the book, and if it hits certain tiers, we'll be like, it can come with this, and it can come with that, and blah blah blah. So look for that. Knock on wood at the end of the year, because I think it's going to be a blast. And let's just casually take over the comic book industry, because we don't need like a million Batmans. I know Absolute Batman, it's great, blah blah. I get it. We need something new, and we need something fresh. Okay, so that's my advertisement for the Flipboard graphic novel, because my only real skill in this life is drawing and writing, and that's going to be a fucking banger, I think.
Don't think. No. With your mind. It will be successful.
No.
The trick with this is that, like, we know everybody that's a Flipper fan is going to buy it. That's great. It's awesome. The goal here is that it's a graphic novel that should appeal to people beyond just an action figure. It shouldn't be limited to people that are aware of or buy or like action figures. This should be, I think that it's written well enough that everyone can enjoy this story.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
The biggest challenge will be the marketing side of things, of getting the word out and all that stuff. So you'll probably want to send a copy to, like, influencers that do vlogs about like camping or something like that, and have like millions of followers, and then send them that thing as a sample, because they will get the views. Adam Savage, you could send it to Adam Savage. He's a great dude, and I love watching his content. But he's really good at just looking at a lot of stuff that he doesn't have a specific audience for.
Oh, really? That's his thing?
Well, it seems to be. So, like, I don't know. Let's just say he gets a model vehicle or something like that.
Right.
He talks about it and gets like 500,000 views. There's maybe like 2% of the audience that's 2%. Like, oh, I want the thing. I don't want to just watch what Adam Savage talks about.
So, you don't think it's a good idea to give influencers that have nothing to do with that audience like shit?
No, I'm pro for it. Is that not coming across?
Oh, sorry. I might have misunderstood.
Yeah, I'm saying that those are the people you want to send it to.
Right.
Because they get 500,000 views. Yeah, like a fraction, like a small percentage of the people are actually like people that buy that thing. But like, look at how many views the video got.
That's true. Yeah. No, you're right, John. I'll come up with a list of like just influencers.
Yeah.
And send them the book, and I'm sure they'll read it.
Don't send it to people that actually like do comics and stuff. What would be really fun is if you could get Comics Explained to do an episode on it. Are you familiar with this guy?
No.
This is a guy that basically makes a fuck ton of money by just reading you the comics.
Wow, so, like, that's his job, huh?
So, like, I don't know how I think the only way he gets away with it is that he will also add in a lot of his like thoughts, or like he does explain why this thing happened, or, in these issues, like way back whenever, this is why that story's happening. So if you guys don't know, this is why that character's doing this thing or whatever. But then he just goes right back into, here's the panel. And then he's like, so Iron Man specifically says to Dr. Doom this, and he like just reads the text. And then he's like just reading the conversation back and forth.
Oh, wow.
But then he adds in like, that is crazy. So if you guys don't know, in Dr. Doom issue 322, this is what happened and why. So this is a great callback. Anyway, I do watch the crap out of his stuff, but Yeah,
I would love to.
from
I'll
hell.
send it to spread the. I mean, that sounds great. That
Yeah.
actually sounds like an entertaining channel.
It is. It genuinely is for somebody that's like, I don't do like this is the most comic book I get is just like watching him explain like why these things are happening or whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
I love that kind of shit because I used to when I was a kid, I would hang out in comic book stores all the time. Like, because
uh-huh.
like me and Reese, like we used to know like especially we would go. There was a one comic store on 163rd Street. If anybody's from Miami, called Superhero Comics, dude, we would just go there and we just hang out there for like an hour,
Yeah.
like it was a fucking library, and then we just hear all those conversations about like like matchups and whatever people are talking about. So I love that kind of shit. So I would love it. I came to people don't know my background is in comics. And I would love to. It's funny. Like I started in comics, and I got into like film school, and I went into like screenwriting, and I've been in that. But I really want to go back there. So I hope that at least we can make our money back. So if I can just make the money back on the graphic novel, I'd love to do it again.
Yeah.
But it is a risk because paying an artist to do 150 pages, you guys can imagine, it's fucking expensive. Their rates, and there should be, the rates should be that, but it's like $80, $100 at minimum a page, and it's sometimes you get like a premier big shot artist, it's even more. But we'll see, man. It's all a risk. I don't know.
It
Spread
is.
the word, everybody.
Spread a word. Figure Fight Club became a member over in the channel. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, dude. Thanks for always being
Figure
here.
Fight Club.
Thanks for always being
Follow
here.
Figure Fight Club, by the way. He does a lot of fun shit on his channel as
Yes.
well.
Yeah. Good channel. A lot of guests, which is fun. And then if you like giveaways, he does that too. You want to know who makes the best coleslaw out of the fast food industry? You take a guess. And this is a random thing, but I just have a sample of it on my table here.
Hold on, wait, hold on. That was so random, John.
It's so
The
random.
best coleslaw out of the fast food industry. Hold on, give me a second to try to even think of who does coleslaw. The fuck?
Should be pretty straightforward.
KFC?
Yeah, buddy. Yes. Yeah, I get this. It's one of those like mini verse things.
Oh, that's a
Little thing of coleslaw. It's just been sitting here on my desk for ages because it's like kind of 1/6 scale more than it is 1/12. So I never really get to use it with anything. But
yeah,
man, I
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
love me some coleslaw. I think it's all about that. You got to have that vinegar base. That's the key.
John, I'm very jealous of your KFC coleslaw. Toy Stalker is taking a shot at me, John, because whenever I mention Reese, I say my buddy Reese.
Yes.
Because,
My friend Travis.
yeah,
Nobody in this chat knows, so I can say that.
yeah,
He does that all the time. He's like, "Oh yeah, my buddy so and so," and I'm like, "Oh, that your friend so and so?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot that you worked with them for years at Best Buy before he started working there."
yeah, yeah. Pardon me, Ralph. Yeah, I'm doing a live stream, and maybe not everybody in the world knows who fucking Reese is. Motu Prince, 18 to 100. Yes, that is the deal. I think Motu Prince, we were only able to, and look, he hasn't started yet, but I think we were only able to negotiate this deal because of the sheer bulk and size of this comic. Because it's 150 pages, it's kind of like, I think that's why where if I just said, hey, do 10 pages or do 20 pages, maybe it would have been, I don't know, 200. But we'll see, man. He technically hasn't started. So, but we'll see.
We will see. I'm excited. I mean, even if it's a story you just have to read with your eyeballs and your brain and not have a visual guide, I think people would love it. So if you pay $3,000 right now on his Patreon, he'll let you read the text version of it.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. But yes,
I do want to, since I'm like really good at these segues right now. As clarified,
you're always writing a segue.
That's like I'm Paul Barton it. This I've been told about probably from people in the chat, to be honest, for years, to buy Kiki's loose joint fix or fix loose joints. This stuff you can get on Amazon. I don't know, like $15 or something like that. It will last you a lifetime. This has completely changed my experience with action figures. It's so stupid that I've waited over 3 years because this, even in my worst figures of the year, I talk about like how wobbly this thing is, and it doesn't stay up. Like I sit it on the shelf, and her waist would just like whoop. I put this on there yesterday, and now it's like a normal action figure. Everything functions so
Okay, so
well.
John, give me the rundown on Kiki because I'll buy some if it works.
It does
I
work. I'm giving you the rundown now.
I know, but my fear, and other people have this fear with Kiki, is do you have to get the Kiki? I hate the name Kiki. Do you have to get it like okay? You have to pull apart the figure and put it on the joints, like onto the ball joint, and
Yeah,
get it on. Like,
that's right.
is
That's
it going to
correct.
stain your figure if like you got it on the outside?
I don't know how it could stain it. So I think I genuinely think it's just a type of glue because when I take it back apart to like apply it to another joint like later in the day or whatever, I'm like, oh, it's white, milky, kind of. It's very thin, but it does have like, oh, there's not super glue. It's like an Elmer's glue, like residue on your finger or something. You're like, oh, I gotta wash this off. So it comes out white. I think it dries clear anyway. Um, I'm sure if you had something on your thumb and then you touched it in the blue spot or something, you'd have to be like, ah, shit. But you would just wipe it off. If it's cloth, you're in trouble because imagine glue on cloth.
Right.
But I mean, I applied it to these ankles, which are like a very pale flesh color. Um, and since I couldn't take these joints are like those ball joints that have like a peg on each side and they just kind of clip together. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Revoltech does that a lot.
Okay, so you have
Yeah,
that kind of joint. So the center is where I needed it to be, but I couldn't take it apart.
yeah.
They're loose, but they don't come apart. So I just applied it, moved the joint a little bit so it would kind of soak in, and then it just wiped it off, and it's totally fine. But then everything else is just hidden inside anyway. So there's nothing. So the way I applied it, took it apart, found the ball joint, applied it a little bit and coated the whole thing, stuck it together, wiggled it around so it was like more of an even distribution, and then let it set for like over an hour. Came back and was like, "Oh my god, this is so good." But
Okay.
people have used nail polish. People say super glue. You can use water-based varnish as well. The bottle makes it easy to apply, though. Yeah, the trick with this thing is that it has almost like a needle type application, so it's very easy to get out.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just asking because a lot of that comes up a lot with Kiki, and I've also wondered the same thing. Is like but yeah, obviously you know, be careful, especially with like Mesco figures or anything with cloth, like you had mentioned. But it doesn't sound from your experience that you are easily staining figures.
No, not at all. Plus the other thing, which if you, I think you saw my turtle review of the Lingjun turtles using this stuff. And apparently I even used too much in the video because people were like, good God, that's a lot. And I'm like, it was just a drop. So people are like, use a Q-tip or something and apply it. You only need so this is the kind of stuff that will last your entire life of collection. But if you have a really sticky joint, like Juggernaut or Lingjun, then you just take it apart, apply this, just a dab will do ya. And then you're good to go.
Just the dab. Okay.
Speaking of Mezco, though, it's amazing. You're better at segues than I am. You want to read that?
Oh, sure. Mesco BS notice. Heavily advertised the holiday Doc Knock Krampus shipping before Christmas. My set and many in the community still haven't shipped. Mesco removed multiple bold ships in time for Christmas language on listing. Oh, baby, that does not surprise me one bit.
It's the year of redactions. I
Redact,
think
redact, redact. That's a
so.
bummer.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, Mezco, notoriously the best customer service in the world, with very honest promotion. So this is weird to
Yeah,
see.
super open. John, I gotta give some kudos to, even though he kind of took a shot at me, Ralph from Toy Stalker, because when we sold those spirit figures, he sent them out the next day. Like we sold out on the weekend,
Yeah.
and then on Monday, because he was grumbling like, I got so many, he likes to grumble. But he shot those out. International obviously takes more time because it's fucking dude. It's crazy sometimes because I'm on the tracking on everything we send. Hi, and it's the international, and how many stops some of these places have to go and stop, and then they wait there, and then there's like countries you never heard of that your package is. It's insane. It's like insane. Like the shipping is wild. But yeah, that sucks, man. It's like should ship and you don't get the but it's Mesco, man.
Fucking Mesco, bro. Learn your lesson.
Yeah, Mesco
What is
is
that lesson? I don't know. Buy their stuff anyway because you like it.
I know.
Man, I tried to. I don't do much Mezco, but since we work with Bombasby, and then that Gambit got a re-release, the Mezco Gambit.
Right.
I was like, hey, can I get one of those? And they were like, well, we can't. So I guess there are limitations, unfortunately, that there's. I don't know why they just don't get extras. They're too expensive to buy. I don't know what the reason was. Maybe it's one of those where, like, by the time I get it to review it, you can't buy it. So they're like, we're just going to give you one.
Maybe they heard you talking shit about them on multiple occasions.
They're like, oh, this isn't going to go well. This is bad for us. I can respect that. Oh, boy.
Is that Gambit is a re-release, correct?
Yeah, because I saw somebody post the Gambit, like, super close-up photos that looked awesome. And in the comments, it was like, oh, came out years ago, whatever. And it was just pulled it back out to kind of revisit it, and gave some feedback so people could kind of know what to expect with it. But I was like looking at these photos, and most of them are just like I said, close up detail shots of like the stitching and the fabrics and the chest and all that stuff. And I was like, these images would sell the figure more than what they normally do. But that Gambit, whatever images they're using, old ones or new, those images, that's how you do it. They're just normal photos. They're just normal photos. And maybe the background's whatever, but there's none of that weird shit we've been seeing with the turtles.
You don't think they should Photoshop all their stuff? You don't think they should Photoshop Dr. Doom?
I know,
like,
dude.
Like this, when
you saw my yeah, you saw my this is the cross arm pose. Yeah, Reddit is as many times as you talked about that, and that's like an older thing. Somebody on Reddit was just going off about it, and then all the comments are like, yeah, you can't believe anything they post and blah blah blah. It's just like, fuck.
That's a huge. When I found that out, I was like, that's you don't do that.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I mean, make crossed arm accessories.
Yeah, that's fine, but you don't Photoshop shit that the figure can't do.
Do I have your car key? It must be in one of my jacket pockets. Okay. Oops. Oopsie.
Whoa, John, that was a little bit of an intense argument you were having.
Yeah. Last time we misplaced car keys, we didn't talk for a week.
Yeah, that's always
we live in the same house, so that's.
By the way, I saw there's a show that I want to advertise.
Oh my god, just get it out already.
Okay, it's a lot of people don't know about it. It's called Stranger Things.
Yeah, it's the thing that you did with the. I was like I made a cameo in it. It was you and Shumagorath.
No, there's actually a show called Stranger Things that has nothing to do with me and Shumagorath.
So they stole your idea.
Yeah, I think maybe they didn't steal my idea, but maybe they got influenced. But that's okay. But the show doesn't get enough hype. I don't read about it enough when I open my phone every second of every hour, every second. But yeah, I saw that. I was up last night watching that because that's done now. Are you, John? Are you into the Stranger Things?
What a story that was. Oh God, it was so hard to get through. Yeah, we have like the last 2 episodes left. So
Last 2 episodes, what a loser.
which is over 3 hours altogether. It's crazy. The last episode's 2 hours. It's fucking nuts. Ugh.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it is a lot. I saw that, and then I saw yeah, no spoilers, please. I saw a movie called Roof Man. Have you seen this with Channing Tatum?
Oh, the Toys R Us thing.
Yeah, it's like a robber that was like living in a Toys R Us for, I don't know, like he would again, I don't want to spoil that, but like this is just the premise that he would sneak into like places from the roof and like just kind of like just squat there.
Yeah.
But thought it was okay. I thought it was going to be like a dark comedy, but it was just kind of like a indie slice of life, like quasi depressing kind of movie.
So not like the Polka King or something.
No, yeah, I thought it was going to be like, I don't know, maybe I thought it was going to be like a Coen Brothers movie. But you know, I thought I guess the premise got me. I was like, okay, Toys R Us. Peter Dinklage was the manager. Kirsten Dunst is working at the Toys R Us.
Yep.
You know, and so I was like,
like a
okay,
win.
huh?
Sounds like a win.
It did, but it was not.
Oh.
It was not. John, I'm gonna pitch my Toys R Us movie called Cage Man instead of Roof Man, and it's just about the kid. You know, I love that kid that works in the cage at old Toys R Us, and that doesn't get enough hype because when I was a kid, I thought that was the coolest job. I was like, oh my god, this dude works in a cage,
yeah,
with video games.
Right. He has like super authority by being in that position.
Yes. You don't get the games without. I still remember when I was a kid, I had a ticket for Super Mario Brothers 3. And I walked up, I said, "Can I have a Super Mario?" And he is like, "All right, kid." And then he gave me, I was so excited. I got Super Mario Brothers 3 in my hand.
I wish we could go back to the, like, just revisit kind of Ghost of Christmas Past or whatever and see that moment and then realize that the man behind the counter is basically just the kid from Simpsons, who's the teenager always working place. Oh, let me see what I got.
I mean, that's what he was. When we were kids, he seemed so adult, but he was just some punk kid that worked there. John, okay, let's say this. Do you remember those shopping shows? They did it like with supermarkets where it's like you have 10 minutes or sometimes less, 5 minutes to take a shopping cart and go in, get as much stuff as you can, and you got that, like those shows. Like, let's say you get, okay, it's 19, you can pick the year, all right? But you have 5 minutes or maybe 2 minutes to take a shopping cart and go back in time and load up your shopping cart with as much, you pick the year, whatever era you want, with as much stuff as you want, like, and it could be toys, video game, anything, but in a Toys R Us, and then you can come back into the future, okay, and chat. Don't give them. I think that
so this is like a flip or moment of like bringing back the stuff that's going to make you the most money.
Flip or yes, exactly. So, but you have to go. You can't do research. You do it now. I'm giving you the opportunity right now.
Right. I got to think. All right, the original Technodrome's pretty expensive. If I'm thinking Turtles, I don't know much about GI Joe, but I know a lot of the vehicles are super expensive. So you could only get the flagship through a mail service, I think, mail-in order, I think.
Okay.
But based on what I've seen, I wouldn't know. I just have to take a gamble and pick a year, because I just don't know enough. But trying to get a hold of GI Joe vehicles, I feel like is the would be
So
the
you
smart.
think GI Joe? And by the way, video games is on the table too. But you think and remember
I
you
mean,
have a
if
whole
I did
shopping cart.
video games would be you could, if it was like an unlimited supply of that thing or whatever, video games would be the smarter choice so that you could get more in the basket.
Yes, yeah, because if you put a whole flag in the basket,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you're.
So yeah, this is what conversation was about video games, wasn't it? We're a toy channel, so I got really lost and confused. Probably like our audience, who's like, "What are we talking about? Stranger Things? This isn't." Oh, you mean the toys at Target? Um, yeah, I guess video games would be good. I don't know. I know there's a lot of shit that came out for the Nintendo. Well, the entertainment system made by Nintendo, because it's not a Nintendo as they advertised back in the 90s. It's not a Nintendo. They were so pissed about that. Um I'd probably go Super Nintendo the year that Link to the Past came out, which I don't know if that was a launch title or not. Probably not. And then hope that the gold cartridge is there and just like pull all the badass games from then that are mint condition. And can I have the flag too? Because I'm sure that'll be worth a fuck ton of
Yeah,
money.
you can put the flag under the shopping cart. You know
Oh
how
god.
like, or you do that move where you fill up the shopping cart up to not the brim level, and
Yeah.
you
And
you
my apologies. I
that.
said flag, but I meant the card for the cartridge. Like, can I take the display card that I have to take to the counter?
Sure,
Okay.
yeah,
Because I'm sure people
you
will
can
pay a
take that.
pretty penny for a piece of plastic or whatever. Paper.
So I don't know how well you did when you come back to 2026. By the way,
Oh no.
I don't. Based on what you said, and I'm tabulating the things you said. I mean, you made some money,
Oh.
but I just don't know. I don't know if you're retiring off that. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Was there I mean, I don't even think it was a game in store, but the way I could retire is by getting the track and field game for the Nintendo.
Track.
But
Why did you say track
because
and
I
field?
don't
Yes.
that wasn't an in-store thing, was it? Or it was, and there was like a version of it that has, unless I'm getting confused with something, pretty sure there's a track and field like competition version. It has like little dip switches on the back.
Oh, I thought it was just track and field. Well, track and field plus the no, maybe it's just track and field. I don't know that much about track and field, but I know track and field goes for a lot of money.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
You get
Stupid.
some. Here's the other thing too. You could do, John, is you can rate, like if you get any Nintendo rated games, like brand new games, and then you go and you get them like rated or whatever, go for a lot of money. Like if you had like Mario 64, right? And you
Yeah.
just had a perfect copy and it was sealed, in its box, and you just got it rated for like whatever, you'd probably sell that for a lot of money, man.
Damn.
Okay. Obviously Star Wars. I'm surprised you didn't say Star Wars. Star Wars carded figures. I think you take that to the bank. You get
Well,
Yak
because
Face.
I don't know, you wanted to be video games.
No, it could be anything, John. John, you know what you missed out
But
on?
the most challenging thing is knowing the year that stuff came out and then what year had the most of the things.
Yeah,
So
I
like
would. Right,
if you just try to like lock in, well, okay, if I knew the year that track and field came out, I would go to that year and hope that it's on the shelf
right.
to get that. That's my number one. And then anything else after that is just by chance seeing that, like, oh shit, okay, they do have that. And then just like just kind of
Right. Yeah, the most important is the year. Somebody said Playmates Scratch. That's a good one, but that's probably now late 80s. I feel like I would go to 19. I'm between 85 or 86, but maybe to play it safe, I would go to 1986, and I would get a bunch of Star Wars figures, and I would get a bunch of Transformers figures. I thought you were going to say Transformers, because Transformers also very, very strong aftermarket.
mm.
But that's what I would
I
do.
don't
I
have
would.
much knowledge of vintage value. So
Neither do I, but I just know, like, in a very vague way that those would sell.
Yeah.
But
Well, you've been doing this hobby for like 30 years, and I've been doing it since last week. So
that's true. That's true. But you know that you made your choice, John.
oh God, I don't even. I should we have even spotlit this?
Y'all seen Bobby's new hair? He paid money for that scrap of hair. He's not.
I don't.
Wait, hold on a second. What? This is which Bobby are we talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah, Mickle Stapler. Give me more words.
More words.
Nintendo came out what? 1988.
Something like that. That's why I was thinking, like, if I had to pick, I'd be like, I don't know, 89, 90, something like that. Seems like a pretty solid choice. But what the fuck do I know? I'm just an idiot that thinks there's a dome over the planet.
Yeah, you really fucked this up, John. Anyway, it's 7:00. Is there any toys we want to talk about? Is there anything in the toy? Yes, somebody had mentioned top.
Well,
I have to do my top 50.
I talked about this. I talked about the coleslaw, so that was a toy.
Yeah, it is a toy technically. The coleslaw is interesting. I'm surprised Hatter hasn't put up his top 50. I'm gonna try to keep it short. God damn it.
Don't do a live stream again. No one wants that.
John took a poll and everyone rejected it.
Yeah, 3,000 votes, not a single one. It was like, yeah, do a live stream.
Yeah, John, you should get this, or if anybody wants this little camel bum.
Ooh, I like that. Camel toe with a camel mount.
Yeah, go to Gundam and get this camel because it's awesome. I actually might get another one of these camels, John.
Arabian nights like Arabian days, hotter than hot. Yeah, salam and good evening. I wish that when I was a kid, I knew that entire song because I was obsessed with it. I loved it so much, but I can't remember it at all.
It goes, come with me to a land in a faraway place with something. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, fuck. Yeah. I forgot.
Oh,
Robin Williams,
that?
though.
How about? Oh God, Icon Collectibles, as they've called this, from Frazetta Toys. If you like your vintage boys to look like, what am I trying to say? If you like your Frazetta toys and designs to look like vintage toys, well, here you go. You got it. So,
dude, I like these, man.
You're not the only one playing in this space. So that means it's totally allowed, right?
What do you mean?
You couldn't get in trouble for a certain character looking like a certain franchise of figures.
Oh, no. This is completely. Well, look at those back muscles, John. I like when the back muscle has like that thing in the middle that, like, you know.
It's like if you zoomed in too close, you'd be like, "Oh, this is an illegal photo."
I like these, dude.
I call it the backgina.
The back. John, how much do you have to work out to get a backgina?
It's funnier when you just say it so casually. I don't, looking at this guy's physique, there's a couple things I'm worried about, like the amount of steroids that he's on, like horse steroids, like Stallone style in his 60s, and then the level of dehydration.
He's very dehydrated. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
will be in on all these though.
I like the matte finish, but it seems to really be limited to the chest. So I'm curious about the final production because the hands and the face is so glossy, which does work for this type of character. Like the whole body being covered in grease, like in the movies, and oil, it works. But there's something like very appealing about that matte finish. So I'm curious what the final product look like.
I like how he
38
was just saying
bucks,
hi.
huh?
I like how he was just saying hi in that photo.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
like
yeah,
if you're in the gym, John, and you glance over and you see him, he's like, "Hey," he gives you like a little hi as you do the row machine.
yeah. And then you think about the fact that this guy saw you and acknowledged your existence, and then you now can't, like, you're like way out of sync and your rhythm's off, and you're like, you're thinking too much about, am I doing it right? Do I look stupid? And then yes, you do. It's like, if I remember being in, like, I don't know, probably high school or something like that, like walk through the mall, like see a hot girl, and then think about, what do I look like walking? And then suddenly I'm like, I don't know how to walk.
Not
um,
me, John. I was always cool next
you
to
were
Chick.
always cool. That's exactly what the people have said. A lot of people have said that.
Yeah.
So I mean, this isn't really my kind of space. I think 38 bucks is incredibly fair for these.
Dude, I love these.
Yeah,
Like the
as you should.
toy.
I mean, this is your wheelhouse for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's sculpted real well, but it still looks like a toy,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know,
this it's really cool that, like, they came out with their highly articulated and lifelike versions of these characters, and then now they're making a toy version of it. It's just so backwards from, like, a lot of these companies will do, they have, well, like Masters of the Universe, you got the um what Playmates was doing with Turtles. It's like you have that old style, the vintage stuff, and then they try to modernize it in a way. Like, Super 7 was doing that. That was like their whole thing. So I do like the fact that they're able to kind of do this backwards, and it works really well.
yeah. These are nice, man.
There's no
I'm
elbow
very into
joint
these.
or knee
Huh?
joints. No elbow or knee joints. So these are like true retro
Wait, there's no
articulated.
knee joint?
Yeah. So like
There's
you can
gotta be an
tell,
elbow.
in this one there's no. So that's an in package version. Yeah. Look, no knee joints. They do have ankle
No.
joints, but no elbow either.
Are you kidding me? Come on, really? Dude, even fucking Flipboard had elbow and knee joints. There's no knee and
These
elbow
guys are
joint?
trying to go like true old school with it.
You see that I think that's a mistake.
Well, but they
Because you
already
have
make the highly articulated ones, so this is kind of. Although at that point, I would say don't have swappable hands, don't have ankle joints, right? Like, commit or don't.
oh, that's I mean they still look real good,
They
but
do look
fuck.
good, but
That's
yeah, now they fucked up.
that's gonna piss off
Yeah.
people.
I'm
Dude,
I'm
why don't toy companies consult with us?
I'm
You
curious
could
to see what's the forum for these people to, like, look at. Are they like, hey, Toy Shiz, post images about these things, and then we're gonna read the comments? Where do they get the feedback on this stuff? So they know that, like, oh, you know what, we can't launch them like this. We gotta listen to the people and add the articulation
hold
just as
on.
a
Ralph
reference.
is saying Ralph, this isn't Formo, this is Frazetta.
Yeah,
By
for
the way,
Zeta Toys.
Formo Toys makes good shit. Look, I'll still get them because they look really good and like let's face it, even an Origins figure is not like so wildly articulated that like but there's just something that I like about like you can articulate a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is more like, it's interesting because the wrist and ankle joints are there.
Right.
I think that's what makes me kind of go, well, they didn't commit to the thing. Um, it's amazing how good they look in photos, even with the limited arm. It's a unique thing. It's like Full Metal Alchemist. This head. It's a unique thing because it's so hyper detailed still.
Right. I mean, I get it because of the hyper detail, but like I feel like
Well,
you
that's
will get less interest
well, that's
because
kind of my point. Like, it's still hyper detailed like their other figures in this classic form, but they didn't fully commit to the wrists and ankles. So why not just add in the elbows. Like it, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's more money, but I don't know. I feel like,
But it could have been less money by just having the hands.
I know.
Or can you can't move the wrists on the vintage stuff, right?
No.
Like the true vintage figures, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
So yeah, it would have been even cheaper to just lock everything in. Interesting.
These look really good though.
Moving head, arms, and legs. Twisting waist, hands, and feet.
Oh wait, what did Mikkel Stapler say? Hold on a second. He said you read my comment. What did he say?
This Mario has more articulation.
Oh. I was talking about Bobby Vala's 8 hairs he paid for. He wants to. Oh, Bobby Vala paid for hair.
Hey, look, I would say that 99% of the people in the chat are men. There's probably a 50% that is losing or has lost most of their hair. And I'm sure if you did an anonymous poll, all of us, 100% of us would say if there was a way for us to keep our hair, we would do it.
Yeah, of course.
Thing about, like, I'm not going to knock on anybody for being insecure about their hair or any of that stuff, because I know most of us probably are in some way. Looking at everyone in the chat that wears a hat. But like there's a whole process too. So like if he did have a transplant done, yeah, it could have been a bad one. But when you get it done, there's like a period where it starts to grow and then it all falls out again. And then it grows back. So you might be eating your words in like 3 to 6 months or something. He might have had a hair like Steve Carell. Remember when season 1, The Office, then season 2. Season 1, he had his like slick back hair and it was like super thinning out.
Oh yeah,
and it was like
right.
You could see his scalp all the way through. And now he's got this thick ass, beautiful head of hair. It's like,
Whatever, good for him. I wasn't even gonna shit on him, like, you know what I mean, like even though
he does
deserve
it most of the time.
About Flipboard.
He deserves it most of the time. I would never attack a guy for his hair. Hatter and I next year are going to go to Turkey and get transplants done.
Yeah, where do you get transplants? You go to Turkey?
Well, that's where I'm trying to think of who's the celebrity that was on. What's his name? He was in Community.
Steve Carell,
the lead actor on Community.
Oh, Daniel Glover.
No, lead actor. Daniel Tosh also had it done, and even when he had his show on E or whatever, or Comedy Central, he talked about how he would do it. He was very open about it, but I can't think of his name. But he was the lead actor on Community. He had it done and talked about it. And he said, "Oh, I know a guy in Turkey that could, if you need."
Yeah, Turkey is like
because it's cheaper and they're the best at it.
Like the capital of like, or I don't know, like, and people talk about you go to Turkey to
Joe McHale.
But then I got to go to Turkey. I don't know what the hell's going on in Turkey.
McHale.
I feel like I'm in America. John, imagine us 2 Americans in Turkey.
They're like, must be here for the hair. That's what they're known for now. But yeah, I guess you just have the best doctors, but it's one of those things where like it's cheaper to get a ticket, fly over there, have it done, than get it done in the U.S.
Yeah, well, that's what that's how dental shit happens too. Because we live in America, dental insurance fucking sucks. Like, dude, it's crazy. Like, I needed like a tooth implant, and like it's like $6,000. It's like one tooth, like one fucking tooth. But if I go over the border to Mexico, and by the way, they have nice facilities. You would think like, oh, you're gonna go to that doctor that did the Joker's face like in Batman '89. No, they're smart over there, because what they do is in Tijuana, they right on the border, beautiful dental facilities, like as far as the eye can see. Yeah, exactly. And don't think you're going there and they're going to be like, here's my rusty pliers. No, they're making money. They know that because we're stupid, with our dental care, They know they'll make money, so they have security. Don't worry, they'll treat you like a king over there. They'll do your shit. They'll do everything.
They can afford
They'll
to
give you
have
implants.
a heightened experience for you because it's so much cheaper.
Yeah,
They can charge you a lot by their standards, and it'd be cheaper than everybody
by
else.
their
Yeah.
standards, and they're making money because people get, they call it like dental vacations. People are like, all right, I'll go there, and so trust me. I know there are some people that are like, oh man, I don't know if I want to go to Tijuana. I'm scared. It's like, trust me, they treat you like a king because they want you to come back. They want that. They don't want you just to show up just to do $200 worth of dental work and then go back. They'll fucking roll out the red carpet. It's probably the same in Turkey.
So dumb. So
except here, we're just like, oh yeah, well, you want an implant? Here's your mortgage.
Send your kid to college or fix that issue you have in your mouth that could rot and kill you.
Yeah. It's fucking stupid. The fucking and the insurance covers nothing, by the way. Like the maximum is like $2,000.
It's crazy. Just the cost to stay alive or prevent yourself from being near, like on the verge of death, is crazy in the U.S.
Dude, it's wild. This is fucking America, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. You should have the best stuff.
Well, we have the best stuff,
and you gotta
have to pay a lot for the best stuff. Yeah, it's just the greed. The greed. I mean, it's the whole planet. It's to some degree where money has just ruined so much stuff. But anyway, who did you vote for? Let's get into people's favorite topic.
All right, let's hear it down in the chat. Who did you vote for?
No, let's not hear that. No one wants to hear it. Even if it's the same thing we agree with. Let's just talk about toys and escape reality. There's nothing wrong with that.
Necker King said in his day he just needed a string in a door. I don't know how that helps with implants, though.
Yeah, right.
The string in the door.
Yeah, I need to put one in my face.
Yes. Are there any other toy things to talk about? Chat. Is there any other?
There's plenty of toy stuff to talk about if we really wanted to have something to fucking talk about, but nobody cares. Everyone's here for us to talk about who makes the best coleslaw.
And we agreed it was KFC. I don't even know one other place that makes other coleslaw.
Like what's other chicken places? That would be like, if I had to guess, it'd be like, probably
like El Pollo Loco.
Who makes,
you guys have those?
They probably don't even have it. You got to go the southern stuff with like Popeyes or something.
Popeyes, that's right. Ooh,
Popeyes. However that goes. I don't know the words, but I know the melody. So here we go. If you want to talk about look, if you don't collect 1/6, don't worry. It's going to be fucking fine. I promise you. This, we already have seen the prototype and free of sculpted joints, but we know that this is going to exist in 1/12 scale.
Oh, yeah. Done.
Keep going.
There it is. I was going to do the background as you talk about this.
Yeah, it depends on if you're doing Terminator 1 or 2, where you add in the deeper. The first one was a very soft melody, and they really punched it up for the sequel.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's Terminator 2 is when it got kind of like epic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it had like the metal King Kong.
Yes, like you were in like a metal factory.
Exactly. Yes.
So
fucking good. God damn it! The fucking 80s music theme songs were so powerful.
Yes.
Of course, this came out in like 79 or something, didn't it?
No, this came out in 84.
The original?
I want to say 84.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, first Terminator is like 84, 85, something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why Linda Hamilton had that like feathered hair.
Yeah, 1984, the year I was born.
Yes, the year it all changed for you because you were born.
That's right. Before that,
you weren't born. I don't know if you know
But this is awesome because they can make it better than the movie because you can put the metal skeleton underneath the face and make it look real. You know, versus being like a prosthetic on his face or being a totally practical copy of his head. What am I trying?
Right. Right.
So this is more accurate than the movie, if you could believe that.
Yeah, it reminds me of that one shot he has in the mirror where it's like clearly like the
awful animatronics. Oh man, what a!
Do you think that that's pleather?
Yeah, I'm curious because I know people say that like when Hot Toys comes out with something like this, or probably even Mezco, people are like, "Oh, that stuff's gonna go bad in no time." So I wonder.
I've always heard like bad things about pleather, but honestly, I don't have any way to judge it myself.
Right, but then also, okay, but like how many years from now? That's the same thing with magnets. People complain about like magnets existing in an action figure or something. It's like, yeah, but like, okay, average life of a magnet. Let's look that up. Average life of a magnet. And it's going to be like, well, is this a rare earth magnet or like made for whatever? Magnets can last for decades or even centuries.
Ooh.
Depends on the material and the condition, of course, and the heat and all that stuff. But there's just this ignorance of, let's see. There's a particular
fucking magnets. How do they work?
If you have an Alnico type battery, whatever that is, 20 plus years. Sumerian cobalt, 20 plus years. And then there's neodymium and ferrite, can last 30 plus years. They lose less than 1% strength every 100 years.
Wow.
So like there's just this ignorance of like, I heard that batteries lose their magnetism, or that magnets lose their magnetism over time. So they immediately have that comment when they see something like that. They're like, oh, but what happens when the battery dies?
Right.
It's like, well, you'll be dead before then.
John, I want to be a magnet expert. I want to be like, yeah, you see, you got your Sumerian cobalt right here.
Yeah.
And but what you really need is I got one right in the back, the neo cobalt or whatever you said. You know what I mean? I want to be that guy. You know?
Yeah. Well,
I want to be that dude. You come into the magnet store, John.
Either like, yeah, you're just buying some stupid thing that has magnets at like AutoZone, and then you're like, no, but what kind of magnet is this? Is this cobalt? No. Neoferromite? Okay. I guess I'll buy it. It's only the best magnet you can get. Did you know that? It's like loses less than 1% of its life every 100 years.
I love that guy. I love the too informative teller guy, like or cashier guy that just has all the info about the magnets and stuff like that, and he'll tell you. By the way, I don't know if you caught the chat, but 1/6 Shooter said that is real leather, and I guess that's clean leather right there. So real leather jacket on this. That's gonna up the price for sure, dude. My mother was an upholsterer. I know the price of leather. It's fucking expensive.
Well, you may have seen it. How much do you want to guess that this guy costs?
This is a 1/12 scale. 1/6 scale.
Yeah. Real leather. Yeah, $426.
Okay.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair. It's gorgeous. Just wait until they get to the sequel.
Very nice.
Get a Sarah Connor. Dude, I'm excited.
Like my name is Sarah Connor.
What about Terminator 3 when they just, instead of being the T-800, he was like the T-850?
Is that hottie chick that was in it?
Well, yeah, that's the one with the, yeah.
She was the T-850?
She was like a T-X or something like that. He was a T-850, so he was like a slightly upgraded version, and like all the things from T2 he remembered, even though he's not the same one, and they acknowledge it. And he's like, "Why would you think that I'm the same? He died. I'm just another machine." But he knows to check for like the keys in the visor, and like,
wow,
yeah.
I'm shocked you remember. I don't remember anything about that movie other than Hottie Terminator.
Hottie Terminator girl.
That's all I remember. Sorry, that's not the truth. I also remember there was a scene where he had a casket. Yeah, he was holding a casket and like shooting. That's the only other scene I remember.
You don't remember him on the back of the truck with like the crane arm and then like
I
crashing
remember
through the
that
building?
too.
Yeah,
Yes.
apparently he
Yeah.
put his own money into that because they were like, "Well, we're not going to do it for real because it's expensive." So he's like, "I'll give you 1.5 million. We'll bust through this thing and make it very real. The people will go crazy for it." But there's like he got like $50 million or something stupid for doing that. Plus, it may not have been that much, but he got a lot of money to play that role. And then he got 20% of all sales related to the film. So toys, games, everything.
I would think so. Well, back then, right? I'm surprised they didn't let them do the stunt because back then, Terminator 3 was the sequel to Terminator 2, which was like one of the highest
Yeah.
grossing films. So I'm
Well,
surprised that like
Terminator 3 was the most successful when it came out
oh, it was?
because it was the next
Oh,
Terminator.
because
Yeah.
okay. So essentially Terminator 3 ruined the franchise.
Yes, and then they kept making Terminator 3s.
Right, because after that there was a giant taper down.
Well, yeah, and every movie is trying to take place after
Right.
the second movie again.
Right. And then they had that one movie where he was like an old Terminator, like he was like himself as old as he was, but
Yeah,
like
because the human flesh on the outside ages.
that's right. Yes, that's right. That was the explanation
I'm
for it.
obsolete.
Yeah.
Whatever. What was
Yes.
that? Dark
I'm
Fate?
obsolete.
Or
I'm in a cabin
was
now.
that was not Dark Fate. That was Genesis? No. Fuck, I can't remember. There's Dark Fate and Genesis. Genesis is the one that has John Connor comes back and he's been converted into a Terminator. I think. Dark Fate?
Oh,
Did I
God, is
say
that the
Dark
Christian
Fate?
Bale
Dark
one?
Fate is that one. Genesis is the one that has the recasting of everybody, and we're seeing that story again from Terminator 2. Like, so you see all those moments again. So that's the one where he gets old.
Okay. Which is the
Genesis. What the
that's
fuck did I
Genesis?
say? No. Terminator.
Because I remember that one had a cool scene where they found the T-800, but like it was naked T-800, and it
Yeah.
was just beating up Christian Bale.
Yeah. Shit. Someone in the chat. Come on, you guys aren't answering fast enough. Terminator Salvation. I got there before you guys. I don't need you. How about this announcement? The people that made all of the villains, they went villains first. They came back, and then the fact they're making Melty Face toxic.
Oh yeah,
version.
Melty Face guy who gets ran over.
Yeah, explodes into bits. But there we finally got oh fucking what's her face. But this is all we get so far. Officer Lewis.
Yeah, Officer
Lewis.
What's her name?
So these will go with
pretty hard.
These will go with or replace your NECA. Obviously, you don't need this and NECA, but they're the same scale, the 1/10 scale. That's why the villains, I think, were able to find success.
Right. I am the Starman Super Chat 199. Thank you, buddy. T3 and T-South hold up. Genesis ain't bad.
What about Dark Fate? Share your thoughts.
Yeah, Starman. What about Dark Fate? Think you can escape your dark fate? Thanks, man. Merry Xmas. Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
You filthy animal.
Do you think cool guys doing cool shit movies are ever gonna like come back in the hard way? Like cool guys doing cool shit.
Cool guys doing cool shit.
Like, is that ever gonna come back?
What's a modern cool guy?
All these movies we're talking about, cool guys.
No, modern. What I just said. What's a modern cool guy? Who's the modern cool guy?
I don't know.
What's his face from Dune? But he's cool because he looks like a rat. He's a rat boy.
What,
That's
Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, but he's not like, I don't think he's cool.
I know. Well, he played Bob Dylan. That's pretty cool. I mean, the cool guys are like, I don't know. Do you say like Chris Evans? Like that kind of like Marvel
Yeah.
people?
Okay. John Wick. Solo Sinner has a good. So John Wick is a modern example.
That's a cool guy doing cool shit. That's
like
true.
that. Like John Wick stands with any one of those things we had in like the 80s and 90s and shit.
Oh, this was cute.
What's cute? Thank you, Shark. Yeah, the Shark knows.
Ryan Gosling is
Matter's a
definitely a
monster.
cool guy doing cool things. I loved this Stuntman movie just because I love Ryan Gosling in a comedy
Stuntman
role.
was good.
Yeah, it got a lot of shit for some reason, or didn't do well.
Because it didn't make money.
Yeah, but I love what he does. I love him in a comedy role, like Nice Guys. One of my favorite films. So good.
The Nice Guys is
So-
fantastic, dude.
Yeah.
That was a great movie, man.
And then we got the joke ones like Jake Paul. He's a cool guy. Look at his face. It got shattered.
Man, that
Jake
guy's
Gyllenhaal is a cool guy, unless you ask Taylor Swift and the Swifties.
Jake Gyllenhaal is a cool guy, but I don't know if he's a cool guy doing cool shit.
Well, what about
Prisoners was good.
Prisoners was good. Last Watch, or whatever, Night Watch, whatever that is.
Night Watch. Oh, Nightcrawler.
No, but yes, but the movie where they are cops.
They are cops.
Ryan.
Oh God,
Ryan
he's
Johnson.
in LA. Him and Michael Pena.
Yes.
Oh God, that's like a 10-year-old movie.
Dude, it's so good. So fucked up.
Yeah, that movie's fucked up.
Danny DeVito is still and always has been a cool guy.
I know, but Danny DeVito doesn't do a lot of.
Have you seen those Subway commercials? That's cool shit.
Does he do the voiceover for Subway?
No, he's like this is probably like 4 years ago. He's just like he's in them.
Oh, he's in them. Dude, did you see Running Man?
End of watch. Or is it Last Watch? See, nobody knows. The new Running Man, I've not.
That movie tanked, dude.
Oh yeah, it's got a great director though. I know,
yeah, Edgar Wright.
Yeah, I think it was probably just marketing. I probably watching the movie. It's like, oh, this is a good movie, but I think the marketing just made it look like a fucking cheese fest. And I'm not a rat.
I want to watch it and judge for myself, but
yeah.
John, we talked about Roadhouse, right? With what's the UFC guy's name? What's what's his name?
Colin McGregor.
Yeah.
The way he
he
fucking walks in that movie.
Dude, you know how I knew that movie was going to be cheesy bad?
Yeah.
When the movie starts out, it's okay, it's normal. He's going to the roadhouses and that, and then Colin McGregor walks in, and he walks in like this, and he's like, "This is my roadhouse," and I was like, "This movie's gonna be great." I remember telling my wife, I was like, we were watching it, it was okay, and then he comes in, and I was like, "This is gonna be a great movie."
Yeah.
And she's like, "What? That was kind of cheesy." No. I don't care.
This
is going to be a fantastic film. And then,
and it was.
and indeed it was.
Indeed it was. So the reason why those punches look so fucking vicious is they would film the scenes, the actors and the stunt men. They would do like you normally do when you do like a punch through, and then the actors would replay that scene without the stuntmen there, so they could do like a full on forceful punch. And then they would bring the two plates together, and then they would do like a ramp up of the hits, so they were more visceral.
I don't know if I like that.
I thought it worked really well. It was pretty intense.
What movie?
Huh?
In what movie?
Roadhouse.
They did do that in Roadhouse?
Yeah. So if you go back and you watch like the fight with him in the parking lot at the beginning, or at whatever point that is, and then if you watch what's his name, the rapper, he's in the beginning of the movie.
50 Cent.
No, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, sorry, Conor McGregor.
Sorry,
Like a King actor. He took that real personally.
Who's the rapper at the beginning? I'm gonna remember before the chat does again.
Vanilla Ice.
No, he's a white guy though. Face tattoos.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's right. Fuck.
Post Malone.
Yes,
I got it. Not because of Mother Slug.
No, Mother Slug.
Just
Thank you
kidding.
for giving it to John. He was struggling.
Yeah. So if you watch him, like he does that punch. The first time I saw him do the, I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And then later saw like the behind the scenes of it. It's awesome. Henry Cavill, he the only one that can grow a beard in seconds. That's true. Henry Cavill is definitely a cool guy doing cool shit, and
Yeah.
he's like, there's like quotes of him, and like you can see clips of him where he talks about it, and they're like, well, "What do you do to like wind down and to like disconnect and stuff?" He's like, "I play video games and build PCs." I remember during the pandemic, he like made a video of him building a PC.
I know.
And he
I
loves
know.
Warcraft.
That's true. He's a nerd.
He's a nerd. He's
nerd.
a nerd's man.
John, let's make a Flipper Frank movie.
Flipper Frank. Okay.
Let's make a Flipper Frank movie. Let's make it like a stress movie. The point is to stress out the audience. Okay, here's the deal. He's not Flipper Frank like you know him. Like, hey, everybody. He's not that.
Okay. Good.
He is a toy and action figure collectible flipper, but he's a loser in his life. Okay, like like I don't know, his son is in jail or something. His wife hates him. Okay, but he makes money as a flipper. Okay, he makes money with action figures. He makes money with comics. He's kind of like he is not a bad guy, but he's like he'll rip people off. Okay.
Yeah.
And then something happens, John. Okay. Something initially you first show him like selling markup toys to people, and they're like, the fuck? Like, you want $50? It's like it's Christmas. And he's like, it's $50. He's just like one of these guys sells shit out of his trunk, right? And then and then something happens. Okay, like maybe like okay, here's what happens. His son's in trouble.
Yeah.
His son got it. His son is into drugs and he's in trouble. Okay, like because of something, and now he has one night to make money. He's got to get his son out of like this deep shit, and everybody, he's not a loved character, but he knows things. So for instance, like he knows like a comic dude or a toy collector that has like $100,000 worth of toys, and he knows that he can sell shit to this guy, so he knows that he's got cash. So the movie takes place over one night, and he's trying to raise enough money to help his son. But then, so he goes to comic stores, he goes to toy stores, he tries to find his ex to get some money from her, this and that, and it's just about one night of a toy flipper, but it's like a stress ball movie.
I like it. He goes into these stores, and they're like a lot of them he's got like a bad history with, and it's like, they're still nice. It's not like maybe there's one store it's like, get the fuck out of here or whatever, but he's got this this history with these stores where he's always like, buying this shit from one store, selling to another, or buying stuff
right,
like always, right. Or like he's always owing them something. It's like,
he's always yes.
Yeah, the new guy. Yeah, they're like, Flipper Frank, here he is again. You got the thing that you owe me or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And but the hook is, because people are saying Gone in 60 Seconds. The hook is that he's going to nerd places. He's going to like a comic store. He's going to like a toy show. He's going to stuff that you would see like in a Kevin Smith movie, but it's used as we don't go hokey. Like it's like a real, like if that's what you knew, if all you knew is the collectible world, like where do you get your money from? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's his thing. He's got to save somebody.
Yeah, there's so he goes into the store, he leaves, and the customer's like, why do you guys call him Flipper Frank? Man, like all this guy does, he's a real low life. He just buys stuff, flips it online, or like brings it in here and tries to scam us out of the money or whatever. And they're like, oh wow, what a fucking piece of shit. There's all this dialogue of like how much people hate him because of
people hate him throughout the movie. like he'll go into a bar and it's like, oh look, Flip for Frank's here. It's like, what do you know? He's like, like I'm gonna call. Like if the manager sees him, he's gonna be out. So he's like, you want me to call Fred or whatever? And he's like, no, hold on a second. And he's talking and he's trying to look. I need an advancement on it, whatever the fucking thing is.
Yeah. He's like, look. Don't worry about it. This is just a simple thing. I'm gonna sell you this thing. This is the rare. This is the 1987 version of it. This has the misprint on the back. This is thing's worth $600.
Yes, that's a scene.
In this condition, this thing's worth $600. But you know what? Like I'll sell it to you guys for $300. I just need $300. That's it. It's worth $600. You could easily get that out of it. And the guy's like, come on, Frank, I can't do business with you anymore in the store.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, $250. I'll give you $250. And they're like, oh, come on, man. This is clearly the like it's been an edited version or like some other thing. He's just trying to scam people out of shit all the time.
Yes, exactly. That's it. Or maybe it takes place in LA and it's like, and because you'll have like for instance, like the guy from Black Eyed Peas, he's like a big collector.
Yeah.
Right. Like so you go to the comic store. So maybe there's some musician in this movie. Let's call him, like a Roadblock. I don't know, Roadblock the rapper or something. And he's like, and he goes and he's like, where is he? He's like, well, he's having dinner. He's like, I'm not gonna tell you where he's having fucking dinner. He's like, I know that and he goes to where the guy's having dinner and he's like, I got the thing. He's like, the fuck, this is a business site. He's like, dude, $20,000 or whatever the thing is. But he's desperate. One night. It's a one night movie. We cannot stray from the one night because maybe the son is in jail and he gets out and he knows that once his son gets out, he's gonna get his ass kicked by some other fucking goon. So he's trying to pay those guys off. Whatever the fucking thing is. But like he has to do all this stuff. And at the end, I don't know, he dies or something. Who knows?
Well,
the rest doesn't matter.
All right. Well, yeah, that was a little bit throw away the ending.
Yes.
It was like an SNL sketch. You gotta just Alan doing Alan things with the Great British Pounds. Frank is due to buy some antiques, but when he arrives at the store, it's on fire, and there's a load of ninjas running down the alley. They paid you 5 Great British Pounds.
I like that.
A little full of themselves to call him Great British, Great Britain. Come on, chill out.
But it's great.
Where's the regular one? I guess that's what huh?
That by the way, John, that's a 1990 TMNT reference, I think.
Which part?
That the antique store that's burning down and ninjas are running down.
Schlevotny's?
Huh?
Schlevotny's All Night Antiques? Is that what we're talking about?
Is that what was April's antique store called?
That was the one. I mean, the one that she goes to get the little hamster statue.
Oh, yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's like a vintage pizza dough machine there that they want. So that, because I made like backdrops and shit for it. That's the Schlevotny's All Night.
Oh, Schlevotny's. That's what it was called?
Yeah. Mr. Schlevotny.
What about a movie about a guy who went to that antique store to put like his grandmother's ring on consignment? You know what you can do sometimes? You go to an antique store and you will give them something, and they'll put it on consignment until you can come back and like pay for it or something. And then he goes back to the store and it's all burnt down. He's like, my grandma's ring. And then it's just about that guy. But it's kind of like our Pacific Rim. It's in the Ninja Turtle universe, but it's just about that one.
It's in the Ninja Turtle animated universe, but it's a live action movie. It's fucking crazy.
I like it, John.
I like it. And I seeing Lunchbox in the chat makes me, without reading this comment, we'll read it here in a minute. I want you to consider, because the collectors will be all about it, done in a very vintagey style. So you got to find the right artists and do a Flip or Lunchbox set.
Oh, I'll do that. Oh. It's not that difficult.
Right, because at the end of the day, those items just need stickers, I would imagine.
Yeah,
right?
It's actually not that even like pricey. Even I
But do
It's
you go
just
metal? Like
oh, that I don't.
9 to 5 figures? No, food figures do? Or do
Yeah,
you
9 to 5 Warriors has a lunchbox, and it's pretty damn good.
yeah. Or do you go plastic? So it's
Um,
true vintage, but then well, I guess there were metal ones back in the day. But do you go plastic to have like, if you actually want to use the thermos, now you're getting um microplastics in your body.
right.
Something to think
I know you're
about.
all about that.
Something to think about. um a scene where Flipper Frank sells Dave Bautista's lunchboxes collection without him knowing it.
Dude, but yes, that's the I but that's the movie.
Right.
Exactly what
Yeah.
Nestor's saying is like the world
Getting
of collectibles and toys, but like you put in a real dirtbag in that world and you follow him trying to get money, and people that don't know about our world start to understand like, okay, so there is people that do this. There's people like, oh, I thought that comic book stuff was just cute comic book characters. It's like, no, there's a whole like, and so you have a movie that my mother could watch and she'll get it because oh, this is about a guy trying to get money.
yeah.
That's the goal.
Right. Yeah, it's a good movie can succeed based purely on good storytelling.
Right, exactly.
And
And this
that's
is
where
the
we've lost so much of like modern movies, like the all the new Marvel stuff is just like they just have big budgets to do big things, and they've forgotten to like just give them less money so they have to write a good story.
that's the problem. It's like I mean, once you are flush the money, you can write anything, and you shouldn't write anything. Tony the Pony, Run Flipper Run. John, is there a time element to this movie? Is there
There,
meaning like, huh?
yeah, like one night to flip, that kind of thing. Like,
No. I'm not.
oh,
I'm talking about like, do we fuck with time? Like, Run Lola Run. Like, is it necessary if we make this movie to fuck with time, or can we just make it a linear movie? Like, do we have to play any like Chris Nolan games or
oh, yeah,
like?
Tenet style. I thought the whole. I originally the only thing I think of is like, what if we just the whole story was backwards?
You were not thinking
No,
because
no. People are like famously like, "What the fuck is Tenet doing?"
yeah.
Um, no, I don't. I don't think so. I mean,
Is it
I think
overkill to fuck
I,
with time?
like actual time. I've not seen Run Lola Run. So is there actual time jumps, or is it just
So
like
Run Lola Run is the gimmick in that is like she's replaying. She doesn't know this, but it's like it's like a replay of the same kind of instance that, but different things happen and it shows different things. But it's like forget Run Lola Run. Think of any movies,
not?
filmmakers that really use time, like Tarantino, Nolan, any of the film, any. There's a movie called Strange Darlings. Any movie that like takes a standard story and to, I don't know, spice it up, they fuck with time. We could do that. I don't know
Yeah,
if it's necessary for a
I don't
movie
think
like
so.
this.
Well, I mean, once you start writing it out, then you'll find if there's like a thing that needs to happen like that. Do we need flashbacks? Does it need to happen more than, do we need more storytelling than just the one night? And to do that, do we need like flashbacks or things like that?
I
Or,
hate flashbacks though.
okay.
Like
But
unless it's like
but
like
that's kind of the same thing with the time adjustment. It's just like, but if you want this story to exist and like everything you're witnessing happens in one night, but oh, because we need to tell this thing, do we just verbally
right.
tell it or do we show it?
Right. You know what? Let's not do this, John. Let's not do
That's
one
way
thing.
easier. Then you don't even have to worry about time.
What happened?
If we don't do it at all, you don't even have to worry about the concept.
If we don't do this movie at all, you're saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
That's what I heard from you when you were like, just let's not do that.
No. No. I'm saying let's not do what I'm about to say is those movies that start out where you see a guy hanging upside down and you hear, "Oh, I bet you want to know how I
Right.
got
Yeah.
here."
Yep. That's me.
Yeah, dude, I will check out of a movie so fast if
Yeah.
I see an opening where a dude is like in some precarious situation and be like, "That's me," and that's no, fuck you. I'm done. I'm out. I'm out in 1 minute.
I gotta come back. But Nestor said, and this was a movie I was trying to say earlier when we were talking about Jake Gyllenhaal with cool guys doing cool shit. Source Code. Fucking great movie.
Source Code is a great movie. Source Code is a fantastic film.
Who directed that? Because I feel like that's an important director.
That is David Bowie's son, Duncan Jones.
Duncan Jones.
Yes. Duncan Jones also made a movie called Moon. Have you seen that, John?
Oh yeah. Moon. With the dance master himself.
Yes, that's right.
He finds a way to dance in every movie.
But then Duncan Jones made a Warcraft movie, and that didn't do very well.
No, but it did seem to recently get a resurgence. A cell. So 1/6 Shooter apparently has mythic and cosmic lunchboxes.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Huh.
Where do you sell those 1/6 Shooter?
You're saying that the idea is not very original.
Oh, we don't have to be original.
I know. It's a lunchbox from the 70s and 80s. How's that original anyway?
Yeah. Dude, I like a scene where Flipper Frank has to find some rich muckety muck, and in the middle of a business meeting, or he's trying to like impress some fucking guys, he shows up to try to sell the guy an action figure. Because I know, if I know collectors, and this is even rich ones, they might. Yeah, but what I'm saying is they might stop a business meeting or a luncheon or something if you show up with something they want.
I like that. I like the when you were talking about like he takes it to this rapper, whoever, Roadblock, that he's at a dinner and there's like he's it's a nice restaurant, but he's got his like bodyguards around him. And they're like trying to take him out of there, and he's like, "No, but wait, I got
right, yeah." He's the thing.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh,
yeah.
Let me see that. Yeah. Everything shuts down,
dude.
And the guy's like, "Excuse me, we were trying to talk about the new albums." Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah,
shut the fuck up.
And then he sits at the restaurant, and he's like, and the waiter's like, "Do you want it?" And the rapper's like, no, he's not sitting with us. He's like, "Yeah, I'll have like a thing," like, yeah, like he's trying to get comfortable and like, make the guy, but he's just trying to put the hard sell on the guy right there, as he's trying to negotiate a thing.
I love it.
And he's like, but this is the legend of Flipper Frank. Like, what I'm saying is we should make a legit movie out of this and just take the world by storm, John.
Every idea we have, there's reason to make it a legit thing, I think.
Yes. Now we just need $1 million to make it. Oh, Sam Rockwell would play this character pretty well, John.
I think so too. And he'd get a dance scene. And that's the person I said, I'm pretty sure that if we were to cast a person to play you in a movie, I said Sam Rockwell.
Yeah, right.
I stand by that. I think that would be the perfect choice. All right. How about this? First, Sebastian Gomez with the $5 to you, by the way. Nobody's giving me money today. That happens in the Emperor's New Groove, and it's amazing. Which thing did we say that happens in that?
Yeah, I already forgot, Sebastian, which thing happens in the Emperor's New Groove. So please let us know.
It's a great movie. And
wow, look at these.
And it's got, what's his name? David Putty. David Putty's in it. So we have, this is what he's doing. He's selling them on Etsy. He may sell them at other places, but when I Googled it, this is what I found. Look, the one and only. You can verify this face in the chat. Wow. These are actually really nice ones, which is kind of irritating because I thought for sure it would just be like a sticker on the front, but no, there's like full-on images all the way around it.
Wow.
Of a bitch, man. He really stole our excitement. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
You thought we were super original having lunchboxes?
Yeah. Forget that. That idea is gone now.
1/6 Shooter, can you let me know when you can where you're getting these lunchboxes made? Because I don't even know where to go. Like if I wanted to make a Flip 4 lunchbox, like where the fuck do I go?
Well, I mean, obviously you cannot Google it. That's not going to work. So what else can you do? You just got to know somebody.
Well, I know 1/6 Shooter, so there you go.
since I have glasses, I don't know if you've noticed this about me yet. I know we've been friends for a while, but
Dude, you're
these
right,
are
man.
that's not part of my face.
Holy dude.
See that?
Holy shit.
And I look like I'm a fancy boy because they're Armani Exchange, but they're $50. You know what this is? Have you ever seen one of these before? Since you have perfect vision.
It's a glass cleaner cloth.
Yes. So like I get smudges on them all the time and I can't fucking stand it. So I use one of these to clean it. And then the other day I was like, wow, how is it taking me this long to realize that I could just order some with my own images on these things, make custom cloths and sell those.
So that's what you're gonna do, John? Get into the custom cloth business?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop the channel and I'm gonna sell. This is the next big thing.
John, you should review custom cloth.
That would be funny.
Just a review.
That is a review where you do wear gloves.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's kind of an ASMR style video at the same time. No, but I think I could definitely do that, especially with like the blueprint stuff that I have, like the turtle comm. I could do that with other stuff. I think I could find a way to make these like fun things that you're going to have in your pocket anyway to clean your glasses or your phone or whatever. And then it's got an image on there that is like it's more personalized to you. And I want to make them in a way that's not like got a big Ninja Turtle logo on it and turtles flying off of it or something. That's just too much.
I want it nice and subtle.
I want it, yeah. So it's like the blueprint stuff I think would be really cool because it
like
just works visually and yeah.
John, could I blow my nose with your Jonathan nostalgia cloth?
If you'd like to, sure. Maybe we could do like a Boogerman one from the Sega.
Sure. John, you have a super chat, by the way, just saying hi.
I want to read it.
Read that, buddy.
Trying to.
But he did right below. He said, here's what he said to you.
Oh, I got you, Johnny. Happy New Year. Thanks for all the laughs. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for all the $5.
For all of the $5.
I mean, the $4.99. Let's face it, it wasn't $5. Thank you. I appreciate it. And now I feel like I'm part of the family over here on this live stream that we both stream.
That's right. People forget that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, John, it's been a blast. It's been a time. Should we sneak in
do you have time?
Huh?
Do you have time?
I have like 5 minutes if we want to do a very quick F yourself. Just shit on somebody real quick. Jesus, we got to really shit on them real quick, John.
A quick shitting. If you were looking for a quick shitting, you came to the right place, folks, because that is what we're doing here today.
John, Robert Hillary said you have Lisa Loeb frames.
Oh. Okay, cool. Love it. That's called, somebody mentioned in one of the reviews, because I switched to my black frames, which I wore for many, many, many years. And they called them my granny frames. I was like, what are you talking about? And then they called this pattern. What did they call this pattern? Some kind of animal pattern. What would you call that? And I was like, it's called tortoiseshell. It's not like a
that pattern is
some kind of
red-tailed fox.
Wild. Okay, yeah, red-tailed.
John, Pickle D has a super chat for you, by the way.
Oh, I love when my D is pickled. Let's show John some love, and by love, I mean cash, coin, dough, bucks, or whatever your currency is. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yes,
that's $5.99 European dollars.
Yes, European dollars. Toilet.
All the way from Germany. Here's your money, have it. It's $5.99. That wasn't any good. I started to get insecure about doing.
You lost it towards the end. All right, let's fuck somebody's shelf up.
Let's fuck your shelf. And I'm gonna click it.
Okay, click it quickly.
And the name is Nathan. Let's find out if Nathan is been done before.
I feel like he
done has, Nathan. We have done Nathan.
Yes.
And he submitted twice, and I removed. Why does it?
All right. I hate Spin the wheel again. Fuck you, Nathan.
It probably also has names that are missing. Let's put Brenner. We almost got our boy Art Cast. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad do you hate it when somebody starts a video out with "It's your boy," and then they say their name?
10 out of 10.
Okay, thank you. Me too.
Every time.
It's like, how many boys are your boys? And
Yeah,
I don't know you
exactly.
like that.
Yeah. Also, that's very presumptuous
Yeah.
to say that you're my boy. Like, just
Yeah.
do the fucking video.
It's like oh man, like that one song that's like, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. And I fucking hate that. I'm like, you
Yeah,
can't call
fuck
yourself
you.
a man. You've
Yeah,
lost
exactly.
it by saying you're the man, or like, yeah, any of that shit.
Yeah, let other people call you your man.
It's your
Okay.
boy.
Okay, so we got seconds, John. So let's jump in. I'll say that I hate everything about this.
Okay.
Okay.
Both good. Uh-huh.
He's on a map of the subway. What City Hall? I don't know
Night
what's
City
going on.
map.
Why
It's
is he
Night City
saying
map.
that?
This is cyberpunk.
What happened?
Cyberpunk map.
Oh, Cyberpunk.
Go.
Okay. Well, all right. What's that thing to the left? That bar, that black bar.
That's a monitor holding arm.
What is
Which is
that?
the monitor. The monitor is above.
Okay, so I hate
that's the
that.
arm.
So okay, so
Yeah.
and I don't like that there's some fog diffusion that's kind of coming into this shot. So
Okay.
I would say not only sell your collection, but if you're married, your wife should rethink her choices.
Wow. Wow. He got effed, royally effed in a fast way. That's all I can say is that you nailed it, buddy. If we're gonna go with Star Wars, let's try not to put samurai armor on them, thinking that we're cool now because we did a crossover of a cool thing. Pick a style. That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
So are you Star Wars that's from a time long ago?
That's right.
Or
Yes.
are you in the future cyberpunk world of Night City? Or are you Dragon Ball Z guys?
Right, exactly. And why does Vegeta like need a hug? That's also weird, John.
Well, that's probably the most accurate thing about all of it.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's how you solve his problems, is with a hug.
Yes. Also, I don't like that he has like that window back there with the almost like blackout like what is that? What I don't even know what that is.
Those are called picture frames.
Oh, that's a picture frame. Okay. So points off for me getting confused what that is. So yeah.
The window is where the fog is coming from.
Got it. All right.
Yeah,
John, I think you and I both agree. Never collect toys again.
Yeah, worst shelf we have ever done on the channel.
Yes.
And we can say that because we run this channel like we run this town, because it's your boy, Nostalgia Unbox, and
your boy, me.
Yeah, that's right. It's your boy, me. All right. We have to both promise to do some sort of video like that.
Right.
And you can say, it's your boy, me.
Yeah, it's your boy, me.
I'm
you gotta have a comment there. But all right, I gotta go to work because for some reason I have to work today, which is a really weird.
I hate that for you, and I hate that for everyone in the world.
Yeah, like yeah, anybody's job that makes you come in on this like weird sliver Friday like is fucking stupid. But
yeah, if you want me to cut somebody, I will.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off camera. All right, I have to go. John, any last parting words? First thing of 2026.
First thing of 2026. What does that mean?
I don't know. First show of 2026.
Much like magnets, my erections lose less than 1% of their strength every 100 years.
Right. Yeah, that's a good way. That's a good subject to go on. John's erections. Erection.